Okay, I'm going straight to the point. We're talking about DV, right? And DV is something that is horrible. I don't even want to wish DV on even my enemy, how much more my own relative or my own friend. The victim of DV is the main focus. Honestly speaking, the orchestrator to me is just someone that doesn't even value life. Because when you value life, or when you were brought up to value life, respect people, about people, show love to people, we are all brought up differently. And when someone comes up with those tendency to even inflict pain on people and feel good about it, then I think that person needs serious help. Aside from serious help, because when I say help, some people will think, you're giving excuses for the orchestrator or for the. I'm not giving excuses. Correctional facilities, of course, prison is where they could go and get help. So the help does not necessarily mean sitting down, nurturing them, patting them in the back. No. Now, the part about DV that upsets me the most is the victim blame. See, I have a sister, my own blood sister. Don't even think maybe a cousin. No, my sister that was faced with domestic violence at some point in her marriage. But thank God everything is over. In fact, she's even remarried, happily married this time around. She couldn't tell me. I'm her eldest sister, though she's not my immediate, but we're sisters. But she could not tell me. I said some things, even though unfortunately because of distance, I could not really see the full picture of how it was, but this is what happened. So a few weeks to her marriage, to her wedding, to marry to that man, she had this injury at the side of her eye. There are certain places that injuries will pop up and it looks weird. It looks strange. Yes, especially for women in relationships, obviously. I saw this wound, though it had healed, but a little bit was still there. That was 2 weeks to her wedding. And I asked her, sis, what is this? And unfortunately, that period for her, I don't know what she went to rub, and her skin was really light. So that thing after, the skin, especially the black skin, when we pigment, it obviously is dark and very obvious. And in as much as she now went to even bleach her skin, so it was so obvious. So I told her, what's up now? She was like, no, that she hit her head on the kitchen cabinet. And immediately she said that, and I just knew she was lying. But I could not pinpoint. I didn't have proof. And mind you, like I told you, distance. We don't live in the same city. We live very far apart. So I could not really say it. And most of these DV victims, they like to paint a picture perfect relationship. I don't know why. Like, it's just so unfortunate. I know it's a psychological thing. They like to paint, okay, see Keke Palmer and her baby daddy Darius. It would just check out on her birthday, see the video. Like, and Keke Palmer is someone I grew watching. I love that girl. Like, I knew her from Akila, the spelling bee. Of course, that was where most people know her. Like, so you could see the picture perfect, even when that issue of she not dressing up well, and it came online, you could see the bashing, like, see, these victims, they do all sorts of things just to make themselves happy. Like, there was something I noticed with my sister. She now started becoming addicted to shopping. Now, this was not someone I knew like that, but all of a sudden, she now said she wants to go out, she wants to go and buy. Like, she now started deriving, like, creating that. Most of them, they try to create their own happiness. Now, she now started trying to create her happiness around buying new things, all of that thing. Not until she got married, it got bad. And the thing about ladies that they overlook, I'm even happy for Keke Palmer that these things are coming up now, not after she has married that man. That man would have taken her to the dry cleaners and wash her clean. I'm even surprised that there are some people on this social media space that are even like, see, even if she offended him, and accountability is like, gradually we've gotten to a point where people now have become mini gods. They do not make mistake. They are perfect. Accountability, whatever it is she has done, she did to him, even if she had a bad character, leave her alone. Look, there's something with men. It's mostly prominent in men. Men do not go out of their way to try to change a woman. If you do not suit their standard, they move on to the next. They don't waste their time. If a man sits there trying to waste his time, I will use the word wasting time, trying to correct a woman and all that, and for me, I feel that man is insecure or he does not have work to do. Honestly speaking, the move is we women that are known, popularly known for trying to fix things. He will change, he will change. Then the worst is the ones that will now start doing prayer and fasting for a man. You not do prayer and fasting for your father if you want to pray for a man. Pray for your father or pray for your brother or pray for your sons if you have any. Not for a man. Because if it's not working, men have choices, but we women were stuck on. It's so unfortunate that the African culture has spent more time grooming the woman than they spend more time grooming the men. Like the men they are men now, so they get away with a lot of things. But the women, of course, I know that women were under men. There is no way women can claim they are the same as men. I accept. Me, I'm under a man, and I accept. After all, I was created from the rib of a man. Adam was created first, then from his part of his body, they created a female. So definitely we cannot compare ourselves to men. But the fact that we cannot compare to ourselves to men means that men should know that we're fragile. Although speaking from a religious point of view, and I'm a Muslim, even the Quran refers to women like glass. And when something is glass, it's breakable, it's fragile. Now Allah refers to we women as fragile. So when we have a blueprint where we go pick up our moral standards from, I think most of these things we reduce. Nobody will take sides. When things like this happen, it is super clear. Nobody will be taking Darius' side. Nobody will be taking Keke's side. Rather, everyone will go back to the blueprint. If it's the religious one you want to follow, good for you. And let's call a spade a spade. That girl being a celebrity even makes things harder for her because, okay, now, see me, I'm in Nigeria. This is somebody that is far in America. But I am speaking about it because, like I said, the social media has made the world one small ball that all of us are just going around, and you get. So stories in Fafa, Asia, Arab Emirates, Africa, any part of can just come in a cluster for everyone to access. So you can imagine this girl is a celebrity. So you can imagine her own trauma is even 10 times more than a private person. She will hide. My younger sister is not even a celebrity, but you could tell she was hiding it, the shame. And there's something as human beings we try to hide the fact that we made a wrong choice. And another thing again is the love bombing and these abusers. I don't know how they do it. They're supposed to be script writers or actors and actresses in movie. Because these people can switch. One moment you see a beast, the next moment you see an angel. And because most of the time what the victims are giving out to these abusers are genuine feelings. So when they come all soft up, or some of them will even be crying, all those pity, all those sweet words, and because they know the feelings that the victims have for them is real, they exploit it. And then, because most of the time these victims are empaths, they have a heart of forgiveness, they easily get softened up, they just let go. Okay, it was a mistake. They end up making excuses for these victims. And see, I don't want this video to be too long. Hope to see you in another video. Thank you and bye. Please don't forget to subscribe. This is a upcoming channel. Help me now to monetize. Thank you so much and hope to see you in another video soon.